Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenny if you're new here, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I thought I would bring to you guys things that I took along and give you guys a little review on some of the things I packed. I need to get this stuff put away and start using it. I'm gonna admit I don't remember everything that's in here, which kind of tells you I have a lot of makeup if I didn't really miss it. So maybe this would be an opportunity to declutter a few things. If you guys are as obsessed with makeup as I am and are interested in seeing what I took along and what I think, then please keep on watching. We went on a road trip to Grand Teton, Yellowstone, and then finally to my husband's hometown to visit his family. And of course I took makeup, but that was months ago, you guys, in July. I need to put this makeup away and start using it. I didn't even notice that some things were not that I wasn't even using some things. So there's a lot of stuff in here. This is what I took with me. This is, I believe, from Sonia Kashuk. I purchased it, of course, from Target, but it's a good size, like in comparison to my head. I don't know if they still offer this, but I know she comes out with new ones quite frequently. So if it is available, then I will link it somewhere. But so I did buy this, and I will show you all the compartments. It does have two like larger sides here. It has two zippers, and then each side has several compartments. There is a place for some brushes, which I usually take like a brush roll, but I think this year I did use the brush like compartment this time. So I'm already seeing some things that I forgot were even in here. There are a few things in here that I forgot to pack because I packed at 3 o'clock in the morning and I didn't even go to sleep. I did forget a few items, but not too much. I tend to buy makeup when I go out of town anyway, but I'm going to show you guys what's in here and give mini reviews on each thing. One compartment here has like a clear, and then here's where the brushes are, or where you could put some. Usually I take a ton of brushes, so I have to take a separate brush holder, and then there's a pocket here that zips closed. And then on the other side there are many clear compartments. These are detachable, so if you wanted to take them out, you totally could. They're just held in by Velcro, so they do come out, and I tend to put like my smaller things. So like on this side I have lip gloss, some concealers, mainly lip products, and then mainly eye products here. And then there is a pocket here that doesn't have like a closure, and I have palettes in there. So I'm just gonna start grabbing out of here. I guess I'll start with the part that's already open. I'm seeing two palettes right here. I tend to take things that, if they're lost, stolen, or broken, that I'm not gonna be as pressed about or are more easier to replace. So in here I took the Juvia's Place palette. I tend to take palettes that have multiple things in there if I can, so I can avoid taking a bunch of individual things. But this is the Juvia's Place Sahara Blush Volume 2, and I took this because I can use this kind of as like a contour bronze, like a bronzer type of situation if I wanted to. Typically when I go in the summer, I have a tan, so I don't get as much use as this as I would like out of that, but the blushes for sure. And I liked that there was a nice variety, so I did take this guy. This is the Lorac Pro Volume 2. You guys, I actually really like this palette. I don't use cool tones as much as I do like colorful shadows or warm neutrals, but this is one of my favorite cool tone palettes. I think it's so beautiful. It has a good variety of shades, and I love that you're getting an equal number of mattes as you are shimmers. I really like the Lorac formula. I haven't purchased much from them recently or in the last couple of years, so this definitely is an older palette, but I still really enjoy it. I definitely want to start pulling that out. Like this shade Jade is so pretty. It's this beautiful green. These are so creamy and pigmented. I wish that their products were a little bit more talked about, but I kind of understand it. I mean, their packaging is very basic, you know, it's very like pro makeup artist type of deal. But oh, this might be getting a little older. I feel like it was more pigmented before. I mean, not that it's not pigmented, but it's a little bit more dull. So this might be expiring. I may have to end up getting rid of this one just because it's not as impactful as it used to be, but I'm going to play around with it a little bit and see if this is one that we might have to end up decluttering. But those were two palettes that were in there that I completely forgot about. I might as well show you what's in the other pocket, the one that has a zipper, because there are several other palettes in there as well. I have the Sephora collection Spice Market blush palette. This palette has highlighters, blush, and I think you probably could use this as a bronzer depending on your complexion. I think I could use it for either, but there's definitely blushes and a highlighter in here. This is pretty. I really like the colors. This is definitely something I can get some use out of right now during the fall and winter months because there are deeper shades in here. And I feel like this is really nice for medium to deep skin tones. The only thing I'm like not crazy about is the highlighter. It feels kind of dry, and it's that kind of yellow gold, which is not my favorite. I don't love a yellow gold, but this is pretty. I tend to not like the way they look on my skin, but yeah, it's a little dry, so I definitely want to get more use out of the blushes that are in there because I feel like those are really pretty. I sound like a broken record, but I forgot that this was in here also. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I have it in medium to dark. They do have a deeper shade if you're interested in this, but this is the one that I have, and I actually really like both of these products. So I'm surprised that I forgot about this because it has a contour and sculpt. I tend to use the sculpt as a bronzer, and then there is a really pretty highlight in there, which I don't use as much as I should just because of the shade. I tend to be only able to use it when I'm more tan because it's a little dark, so it's not providing as much highlight for me, but I do like this, so I'm excited to start playing with that again. Oh my gosh, I took a nail file. I was actually wondering what happened to this. It's been in this bag the entire time. This is a glass nail file. I forgot all about it. I mean, I remembered that I had it, I just didn't know where it was. So several foundations in here. The next one is Fenty Beauty. Girl, when I tell you I forgot this was in here, I forgot it was in here. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter number 345. This isn't my exact shade. They came out recently with like smaller sizes in this foundation, so I might order a few colors to see what if I can get a closer match. I have a hard time finding my exact match in foundation, so I mean I'm able to finesse it enough to that it's wearable, but I also don't love this formula. My skin has to definitely be really prepped because otherwise it kind of looks a little dry. Now this is a matte formula, but it's drier than some other formulas that I have that are more matte, so it's not my favorite, but it definitely isn't a bad foundation in my opinion. Right now with my skin being drier, I don't know. Love to see. But yeah, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Okay, so I did bring another foundation with me because like I said, in the summertime I tend to get more tan. I did take this drugstore foundation with me just to add in if I needed to deepen any of the other foundations I brought with me because they're all my normal shade, but I didn't have any high-end that were in my summer shade. So I did bring this Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. This is in the shade 120 Caramel or Caramel. I did take this. Now this is definitely a more dewier foundation. In the summer I tend to like something more matte just because I'm sweating and I get a little more oily. But yeah, I mean, you kind of got to do what you got to do. I did bring this so that I could kind of add into my foundations, or depending on how tan I was, I would be able to use this by itself. I don't really have too much to say about this. The formula is okay. I don't really remember how well it wore because I was trying to wear less makeup this time around just because it's humid there. You know, I can't really get away with it right now because it's definitely not my color. But speaking of foundation, I completely forgot that this was in here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush. What? No, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have mine in the shade 10 Warm. I forgot about this. Yeah, there's a lot of high-end foundations that I've tried that I just am not that impressed with, and I feel like there are a decent selection in the drugstore. However, their color selection lacks. So that's one thing I really like about high-end, that there generally are more shades to choose from. But formula-wise, I feel like the drugstore has more formulas that I like better. overall. But yeah, I have this one and it's okay. I had got a sample and I really liked it, and then I bought the full size and I don't love this. I don't know, I'm definitely gonna need to play around with this a little bit more. So this is one product that I did know that was in here because I couldn't find it and I really like it. This is this little guy of the One Size Beauty from Patrick Star. This was in translucent. I really like this. Once I finish this guy, I'm definitely gonna purchase it in the full size because I feel like it just blurs and it makes my under eyes look so smooth. I have a problem with some translucent powders where they kind of remove my coverage. This does not do that. I don't know about flashback because most of the pictures that were taken wearing this were during the day. I don't think I have any nighttime pictures, so I can't say because I wasn't using the flash, but I love this. This is such a good powder. It makes my under eyes so smooth and it sets everything really well and it doesn't take away my coverage. So this is one I would definitely purchase in the full size. Another powder, oh you guys, this is broken. This is one thing I don't love about this. I've had this before. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I have it in translucent, as I usually get most of my powders. I mean, it's not broken, but it's loose. But this is actually a really nice translucent powder from the drugstore. The one thing I don't like about this powder is that it cracks really easily. It's all cracked along the side. I wish this was a compact because I don't, one, love that this just comes off. Why are we still doing that? And the plastic always breaks. This is my second one. Charge a little more and give us better packaging. That's just my opinion, but nonetheless, the actual powder is actually quite nice. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite powder, but I do really like it. Oh, and then I have a pair of lashes. These are some eBay lashes in, I don't feel like that's what's in here. I feel like this is, it's just a pair of lashes. I want to say these are some kind of wispies. I don't think this is the original pair. So I usually don't take anything too va-va-voom because I try to keep it low key. Of course I gotta do me and wear my lashes, but they're just a very basic pair of like demi wispies or something like that. I did take a pair of lashes, which I didn't wear too many lashes that trip, but all that's left now are eye products and lips. This is one product that I do remember it was in here because I couldn't find it and I actually really like it. This is the Benefit Boeing concealer. This is their cakeless one. I have it in the shade number 8 and I really love this concealer. I feel like it makes my under eyes look so nice and refreshed, and it's smoothing, and it provides good coverage. I don't have any complaints and I think it's cute. It looks like a pencil, like a little eraser. Are you kidding? This is adorable. So yeah, I do really love this, and I did recall that it was missing, but I kind of wanted to leave everything in here because I didn't want to have to like try to remember what I packed, so I did leave it in there. But I did remember that this one was not out and about, you know. One thing I did have to pick up though while I was out is because I forgot to take a liquid liner. I also forgot to take a brow an angled brow brush for my pomade, so I had no way to apply that, so I did Amazon one to my in-laws house because well, I needed one. But so this is the Milani Stay Put matte eyeliner. This is supposed to be 17 hours. I did purchase this piece because I forgot to bring a liquid liner or a liner. Yeah, I forgot to take a black liner, so I did purchase this while I was out because I forgot. This one I did actually take out when I got home, but I forgot all about it. It's in a jar with all my other liners, and because it's so much shorter, I can't see it. I thought I would mention it. It's fine. It's one of those, like, I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty black. It's matte. It's not my favorite liner. I don't love how stiff this is. I prefer a brush tip as opposed to like a felt tip, but it's fine. It got the job done, and you know, it's Milani, so it was affordable. There are several lip products in here that I had completely forgotten about, such as a lip gloss from ColourPop. This is their Luxe Gloss in the shade Candy Kiss. I actually really like this, and I can't believe I forgot that it was in here. But I actually really do like this formula, and I love this color. It's really pretty. Another thing that I packed was the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. This one's in Tough Cookie. I actually like these. The only problem I have with them is I hate the applicator. It's just like this tube that I guess you're supposed to squeeze onto your finger. I don't like that. I don't like having to apply something with my finger that goes on my lips. But I do like this balm. I probably won't purchase any other ones because I just don't love, like, why isn't this just a squeezy tube? I mean, you could squeeze it onto your lips, but I just don't love this. Another thing I took was this Super Goop Matte Screen SPF 40. I have this little guy here and I hadn't used it, so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll take it with me and get more use out of it. I will say this does give a cast, so definitely put something on top of it. It's like a skin tone, you know, but not for anybody with pigmentation. But so I did wear this several times actually, but I put foundation on top of it because I would have looked a mess without it. But yeah, I did like it. I wish that this was maybe more translucent or that they had other shades. I don't know if they do. So if they do, then maybe see if they have one that would be more complementary to your skin tone. But if you don't mind putting something on top of it, then you might like this. It was fine. Okay, so the last things I have are lip liners, and brow products. So one thing I completely forgot about, this is literally the theme of the video, things I forgot about. The Sigma medium brow powder, they have since changed out this packaging, so it's quite old, but they still offer this product. I have a little bit of pan going on here, like, hello, I do use this, and I can't believe I've forgotten all about it. I think it's because I have another powder, and I don't use powder as much as I used to for my brows, but yeah, I do like this one. If they're still selling this, I'm pretty sure they do. I would recommend picking up the Sigma one. If you use powder for your brows, you probably would really like this one. And yeah, it's split, so I kind of just mix the shades, honestly. This is an older product. Mine is definitely seen better days, so I probably need to get rid of this and purchase another one. But I do have another brow product, so that's powder, so I might use that one up before I repurchase this one. But I did like it if you are interested in brow powder. I did remember that this was in here, and it is the Milk NYX Jumbo Pencil. This is only a couple months old for me. This is a new one. I used to use this all the time back in the day. This is definitely something that used to be so hyped up and so used. This was like a cult favorite, I feel like. Everybody had milk, cottage cheese, and there were a few other colors that a lot of people used, like French fries and a few other shades. But milk, I feel like, is such a good staple to have. I tend to use this as a base for lighter shades and not as an eyeliner, but yeah, I really love this. And they come in so many different colors, so if you didn't want white, they have colored ones if you're interested. This was another product that I had picked up while I was out of town. Pick up a brow pencil while I was gone because I forgot to pack one with me. This one's from CoverGirl, and it is their ultra fine brow pencil in the shade Rich Brown. It's okay. I didn't like it as much as other drugstore ones like Maybelline, LA Girl. It's either LA Girl or JCat. I tried one of those and I really like that one. The NYX one is really good. I did like this one, but not as much as of some other drugstore options that I have tried. Yo, I forgot this was in here. The next brow pencil that I took with me was the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brown Pencil. Wait a minute, I had one with me. Uh-oh. So why did I take this one? Why did I buy the CoverGirl one if I had already had this one in here? Uh-oh. Well, this one is the Ultra Slim Brow Pencil from Ulta, and it is in the shade Dark Brown. I actually like this. I feel like Ulta Beauty as a whole is just slept on as far as their line. They have some really great products, some products not so great, but they do have some real gems in there. I wouldn't say it's my favorite brow pencil at the drugstore, but I did like this. This is the Lottie London AM to PM eyeliner. This is a pencil liner in just the shade black. I do like this. It's creamy, it's black. There we are. I feel like it's not the blackest pencil, but if you're like me, I don't need it to be super dark. So super dark tends to make me look kind of raccoony, so I don't mind it. But if you were looking for something that was jet black, maybe not that one, but as far as formula goes, I enjoyed it. I thought I had more eye primers. This is the Sephora one. This one has been discontinued, so I did snag this before it went away. And this is the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Perfecting and Smoothing Eye Primer. Yeah, it does it works just fine. Unfortunately, you can't get it, so, but I enjoyed it, so yeah. But I completely forgot about it. And the last few items are lip liners. This one is an earth tone from NYX. I really like NYX liners. If you are looking for liners at all, whether it be for the eyes or lips, I feel like NYX makes really great ones, as does LA Girl. I think they make fantastic liners, which one of them is from LA Girl. This one is the Ultimate Intense Auto Liner. And the name unfortunately is on the plastic and not on the actual pencil, but it's just a wine colored shade, and I like this. You know, you don't have to sharpen it up, so that's nice. These are so nice and creamy and long lasting. I like these. Yeah, I'm actually excited to have all these things back so I can start using them again. This is the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner. This one's waterproof and it does have a built-in sharpener. And this is in the shade Because Duh. And it's just a nice nude. It's also an auto liner, so you don't need to sharpen it. It's just a nice like mauve-y. I like the formula in this. Essence has a lot of great affordable products. I really like a lot of their products. You guys, that's it. The bag is now empty. I didn't take as much as I normally do because we do outside things and it's humid there and your girl be sweating. So that's it, you guys. If you made it to the end, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss other videos like this. Please let me know what you guys want to see down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.